it's Gina and welcome back to my corner of the internet. So for today's video, I wanted to do a sit down video and I wanted to talk about a phrase that I've been hearing a lot, a common phrase, but I feel like this phrase really brings down self-confidence. And when you say this phrase out of context, people might not think confidently of you because it almost looks like you are not very sure within yourself. The phrase is, I'm sorry. That's right. That's the phrase I want to talk about today. And how I've heard a lot of people use this phrase for reasons that I don't really think are necessary. If you don't have a compelling reason on why you should be saying I'm sorry, like of course if you've done something wrong, apologize, try to make amends, make yourself realize that what you did is wrong. But if you're just saying I'm sorry, then that really does show a lack of confidence within yourself and that you don't really think that what you have to say is worth it or that your energy you're providing is enough. The example that I want to use is workplace. And that let's say you are in a conference meeting and you have an idea and big boss is talking about something right now, but you really feel like your idea is compelling. So what I would say is, instead of saying, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, I have this idea I want to bring out. Right there, when you said I'm sorry, if I was the boss or manager, I might discredit you. I might not think you're confident enough. Yeah, people will say, but Gina, they're interrupting. But you're in a business meeting, you're trying to get ideas down, you want profits to go up, you're going to have to say what you have to say. You want your business to excel. So instead, just say, hey, I have an idea. Let's talk about it like this, or let's try it out like this. That way, if I, again, were the boss or manager and I heard my employee say that, I'm going to say, okay, this person knows what they're talking about. They are confident within themselves and they have the right information to possibly bring our business into a better place. I don't understand why a lot of people have to justify what they have to say by mentioning I'm sorry. You can say whatever you want, and 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a good idea. You don't have to discredit yourself or bring in a lack of confidence when you have something to share, because everyone wants to hear it, even if it's a suggestion. Or let's say that you know something and then you're saying, wait, I'm sorry guys, let me look this up, I'm not 100% sure. If you know it, just say it. And if you don't know it and you say the wrong information, someone's going to correct you, and it's okay to be corrected. I talk a lot when I'm with my friend groups, but every now and then I'm going to slip up with my terms, or maybe I have my facts wrong, and that's fine. I don't mind being corrected. And I like that because then that shows that the people are listening to me and that they're willing to give me the information that I need to make sure the information I'm stating is credible. And that's fine. That's confidence right there. And I feel like what it comes down to is just self-confidence. Be confident in what you have to say. We all are worth something, and we can speak up and share what we believe is needed to be said. And when you say I'm sorry, for an example, let's say that I'm with some friends and we are talking about apartments and condos and real estate and all that fun financial stuff. And I bring up the courage to talk about why I personally believe that getting a condo is worth a little bit more than renting out an apartment. But if I were to start out my sentence saying, hey guys, I'm sorry, I don't want to interrupt, or hey guys, I'm sorry, I think something a little bit different. No, I'm just going to say, hey guys, I think that maybe X, Y, and Z is worth it because of X, Y, and Z. I don't need to apologize because I've done my research and I've built up that confidence to say what I've learned and to say what I think could possibly be informative to the people around me. If I were to start that conversation with I'm sorry, then all that courage that I built up within me disappeared. because then I'm showing that I'm not confident in myself, or I'm not comfortable with saying this information. If I wasn't comfortable stating something, then I wouldn't be saying it, because I don't think that I'm informed enough to be telling people what I think is needed to be heard. So the next time you have a suggestion, or you want to give out an advice, or you just want to state something, don't apologize, just do it. People who are around me a lot will know this, that I am always blurting something out. And that's just because that I have a lot of confidence within myself, that I don't see the reason for me to have to apologize, reason for me to tell people that, oh, I have something to say, but I don't see it as a form of being humble. Because I can imagine someone telling me, oh, Gina, but I say I'm sorry to be a little bit more humble. I don't see that as humbling, in my opinion. Even when I'm in stores and if I need something, I'll say, hey, excuse me. Or, hey, if you have a minute, I have a question. Or, hey, do you think you can discount this even more? Yes. To millennials, I can be a Karen. So the main reason why I'm creating this video is for people who are striving to say I'm sorry less for this 2020 year, that they are capable of doing it, that you have what it takes to feel confident inside of you and to just express yourself and share what you believe is valuable and knowledgeable. And so that's why I'm just thinking of it as something that maybe needs to be said, that not a lot of people think about, is that you don't need to apologize. Just share it. It's going to make yourself feel better, that knowing that your word meant something to someone. If you have the confidence, then people are going to think, oh, okay, she sort of has an idea of what she's saying. Okay, let me hear a little bit more of what she has to say. So that's just what this week's video is all about, is just say I'm sorry less. You don't need to say that phrase when it's not needed. You're not apologizing for interrupting someone. You're not apologizing because you want to bring out some information that you have. You were just trying to help people, educate people, teach people, show people what you have inside. So thank you for watching. I know this video is a lot shorter than my previous week's videos, but this is something that I've just recently have realized and come to terms with, that a lot of people out there I notice are saying I'm sorry when they don't need to be. You don't need to apologize to me. I don't care. I just want to hear what you have to say. And I'm grateful that you have the confidence to tell me that. Remember, be comfortable with yourself and be confident with what you have to say. So peace out, y'all, and I'll see you in next week's video. Bye!